Sister Wives stars Christine Brown Woolley and Janelle Brown took time to speak on the podcast Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson. Both ladies shared some of their life changes and updates. For instance, Janelle talks about romance and marriage after she left her former husband, Kody Brown. Life after plural marriage. During a recent podcast, Christine Brown Woolley and Janelle Brown discussed their lives after leaving Kody Brown. During the February 16, 2025 episode of Sibling Revelry, the Sister Wives stars talked about how Janelle is living with Maddie Brown Brush and Caleb Brush in Greenville, North Carolina. Additionally, Christine is with David Woolley in Lehi, Utah. Janelle Brown talks romance and marriage after Kody. When Sister Wives star Janelle Brown discussed romance and marriage after leaving Kody Brown, she essentially isn't considering either. Oliver Hudson asked about the process of their divorces and then what life is like now that it is over. Janelle confessed, "My marriage is over. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Furthermore, I'm not really interested in getting married again, or even really dating at this stage." Additionally, Janelle shared she doesn't give it much attention right now with all her other ventures happening. Admittedly, she says, "So I'm not even thinking about, oh, what do I need to do? Because I'm just like, I am over it." However, her main sentiment was relief. She said, "I am done." Then she adds, "I love my single life." Currently, it isn't a priority, and she says she isn't even dating, even though Christine and David Woolley try to get her to use the apps. Although right now that is where she stands, she isn't completely slamming the door closed. She nonchalantly adds, "If something presents itself in the future, then I'll consider what I need to do." But for now, she isn't giving it the time of day. She has many other things to devote her time and energy to at the moment. Christine and Janelle Brown is happy with their decisions to leave. Although both Christine Brown Woolley and Janelle Brown didn't pursue spiritual releases like Mary Brown did, they are content with their situations. Christine simply declared she was divorced since there was no paperwork to shuffle. But Janelle explained she isn't divorced per se since they were never legally married. For Janelle, she adds, "I just say I'm no longer with him. When I explain it to outside people, I'm like, I'm no longer with my partner." While being in the plural marriage was difficult, Janelle is so grateful she went through it because she had a wonderful family experience. Even with the problems that were hard to face, Janelle and Christine admit it was all worth it to be where they are now. Oliver Hudson echoes the same idea, noting that his experiences developed him as the individual he is now. Likewise, Janelle says going through difficulties helped her become a richer person with more depth. Additionally, Christine recognizes the great memories and celebrates those. Plural parenting. Additionally, Sister Wives stars Christine Brown Woolley and Janelle Brown discussed their plural parenting too. They understood that the kids learned who to ask to get yes from the right parent. Since they had choices, they would, for instance, ask Christine about Black Friday shopping because she would load up and go. But if Janelle was asked, she would have shut it down. Most of the differences had to do with individual household rules, but they wanted people to broaden their horizons by seeing life in plural marriage on Sister Wives. They both see themselves as feminists and know they are strong and independent. Plural marriage was the answer for Janelle to have a career, family, and freedom to rule her own household. She had space and connection for many years with Kody Brown. But Christine at times felt like a second-class wife to Kody, since she wasn't like Robyn Brown. Janelle's anthem is to be a strong *** woman living her life. What do you think about Janelle Brown's stance on being done with romance and marriage for now? Do you think she will jump back in at some point after the business ventures begin to settle down? Are you ready to see new episodes of Sister Wives Season 19, Part 2? Drop your comments below. Janelle Brown's journey on Sister Wives has been nothing short of an emotional roller coaster. As one of Kody Brown's wives for over 25 years, she has navigated the complexities of polygamy, family dynamics, and her evolving identity within the unconventional family structure. Over the years, viewers have witnessed Janelle's resilience, her growing independence, and her desire for personal happiness. With Kody's recent separation from her, Janelle's life is taking an exciting turn as she steps into the world of self-discovery, romance, and the possibility of a new relationship. In a candid interview, Janelle opens up about what life has been like since the end of her marriage to Kody, discussing the challenges, the joy of personal growth, and how she's navigating the potential for new romance and relationships. It's an inspiring story of empowerment that resonates not only with fans of Sister Wives, but with anyone who has undergone a transformative journey towards self-love and independence. Life after Kody, a newfound freedom. For Janelle, the dissolution of her marriage with Kody represents the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Although it wasn't an easy decision, it was clear that the relationship had reached a point where it was no longer serving her emotional or psychological well-being. Over the years, Janelle and Kody's relationship had begun to experience strain, marked by emotional distance, differing priorities, and struggles to maintain a healthy connection amidst the pressure of polygamy. Janelle's perspective on her marriage to Kody has shifted significantly. What was once a union based on spiritual beliefs and shared values began to feel more like an arrangement than a fulfilling relationship. She acknowledges that the decision to leave Kody was not made lightly. She had spent years as part of a larger family, often putting her own needs and desires on the back burner to accommodate the dynamics of the family structure. It's clear that Janelle's choice to walk away from Kody was fueled by a desire to reclaim her autonomy, her individuality, and her sense of self-worth. "I think I lost myself for a while," Janelle admits in the interview. "For so long, I was part of a family that was constantly shifting, evolving, and changing. I became so caught up in maintaining those relationships that I didn't take the time to nurture my own identity. But now I'm learning to rediscover who I am, what makes me happy, and what I want out of life moving forward." This process of self-discovery hasn't been easy, but it has been empowering. Janelle has embraced the freedom to pursue her own interests, make her own decisions, and live life on her own terms. And while she's still navigating the complexities of co-parenting with Kody and maintaining relationships with the other wives, Janelle feels a renewed sense of agency in her life. The path to romance. What does Janelle want? After decades of being part of a polygamous family, Janelle is now free to explore the possibility of a romantic relationship outside of the constraints of polygamy. While she has expressed a desire to find love again, Janelle is clear that she is in no rush to jump into anything serious. She is enjoying her newfound freedom and the opportunity to focus on herself first and foremost. "I'm not in a hurry to get married again, or even to jump into a relationship," Janelle explains. "I think it's important for me to really take time to understand what I want in a partner and what I need to be happy. I spent a lot of time sharing my life with others, and now it's time to figure out who I am when it's just me." For Janelle, romance is not about rushing into something just for the sake of companionship. She is now looking for a connection that is deep, genuine, and fulfilling. She reflects on the relationships she's had in the past and recognizes that they were often built around the needs of the family rather than her own personal desires. This time, she is determined to prioritize her happiness and well-being. "Polygamy taught me a lot about the importance of relationships, but it also showed me the importance of self-love," she shares. I'm at a point in my life where I want a partner who respects my individuality, supports my personal goals, and brings joy into my life. If I do decide to pursue romance, it will be because I genuinely connect with someone, not because I feel like I need to. Navigating the new dating scene. After spending the majority of her adult life in a polygamous marriage, the idea of dating in today's world is both exciting and daunting for Janelle. The landscape of modern romance is vastly different from the traditional values she was raised with. Janelle acknowledges that stepping into the world of dating outside of polygamy comes with its own set of challenges, especially when it comes to understanding her own desires and navigating societal expectations. One of the key things that Janelle is focusing on as she enters the dating world is open communication. She has learned over the years how important it is to be transparent and honest in relationships, and she intends to carry that lesson forward. In the past, communication within her marriage to Kody was often clouded by the demands of multiple relationships, leaving little room for her to truly express her wants and needs. This time around, she wants to ensure that she is able to build a relationship based on mutual understanding and trust. "I'm not interested in pretending to be someone I'm not," she says. "I want to be open, vulnerable, and honest with whoever I'm with. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for authenticity and someone who can meet me where I am in life." Janelle is also learning to embrace the idea of dating at her own pace. Unlike the whirlwind romance of her early years with Kody, she is now taking things slow and allowing herself to be more intentional in her interactions. It's not about rushing into a relationship, but about finding the right fit. She remains open to the possibility of love, but she is equally content in focusing on her personal growth and enjoying life as it is. The support of family and friends. Throughout this journey of rediscovery, Janelle has leaned on the support of her family and friends. Her children, who have seen their mother navigate the ups and downs of polygamy, have been particularly encouraging as she takes this new step. They understand that their mother's happiness is essential, and they are proud of her for making decisions that prioritize her well-being. Janelle also speaks highly of her friends, who have been an invaluable source of strength and advice during this transition. "I've been surrounded by amazing women who have really helped me see my worth," she says. It's so important to have a solid support system when you're making such big changes in your life. I'm grateful to have people who are cheering me on. Looking toward the future. As Janelle moves forward into this exciting new chapter of her life, she is focused on building a future that aligns with her personal values and desires. While she's not actively searching for a new romantic partner, she remains open to the possibility that love may come when the time is right. More than anything, Janelle is learning to embrace the freedom of choice and the power of self-determination. "My future is mine to create," she reflects. "I'm excited to see what comes next, whether it's a new relationship, new opportunities, or new adventures. What matters most is that I'm taking control of my own happiness." For fans of Sister Wives, watching Janelle's journey is a reminder that life is a continuous process of growth and reinvention. Whether navigating marriage, romance, or self-discovery, Janelle's story is one of resilience, self-love, and the courage to embrace change. It's a story that shows us all that, no matter where we are in life, it's never too late to take charge of our own happiness and create a future that reflects who we truly are.